All right, so if you could change one thing about yourself, what would that be and why?
Can I be cocky and say nothing? Because
Please.
I'm really, really content. I'm really, really content.
Okay, so let's get started. So Jerry, what does beauty mean to you? How do you define beauty?
Beauty for me is all a perception. You know, it's how you see yourself. You know, we are often so involved with what other people reflect towards us, and it becomes ourselves, you know. Then we have to learn how to reflect ourselves towards other people, to the outside, and that's what's important to me. So it's all about perspective, how you see yourself from your own point of view, instead of taking everyone else's 10 cents or opinions or things as such. So it's perception.
That was great. Jerry, come through the lunch.
Must be the age.
So then, can you share with us, when do you feel you're most beautiful?
Us women, we're so complicated. On a good day, you know, it's got nothing to do with what I'm wearing, how I look. It's how I feel, you know. Can I swear? Oh, no.
Yes, we're
Okay. I can have like a really, really shitty morning, look hot as F, but then feel horrible, you know. But if I wake up and Philip says to me, "Hey, beautiful, how's it going? Happy Friday," and I'm like, "Oh, man, today is the day." And that's when I feel my most beautiful, is when I feel comfortable with myself.
Absolutely. Can we start with the earrings?
Yes. Don't freak out, they're stretches, okay? There we go. Do you want to see them?
Awesome. How are you stretching them even more?
No.
Okay, is that
I'm
the
staying where it's at.
Okay. So then on that note then, can you share with us when a moment where you questioned your own beauty or maybe felt ugly?
Oh my goodness. During school was my most awkward stage. You know, kids are nasty. You know, we're a nasty bunch. And because you don't have that confidence, because you don't have that self-worth as of yet, you know, you grow into it as you grow older. And that was when I felt, you know, weird and awkward, and I tried this and I tried that just to try and fit in. And that's an uncomfortable thing. It's awkward. You feel antsy in your own skin, and you do stupid things, you know. I mean, the whole middle path thing was in when I was younger, and I was like, oh dear, why did you do that? But true to yourself, and that's important to me.
So then can you share with us one of your first or earliest memories regarding beauty?
Wow, this is an emotional one. I was 7, 8 or 9, round about there, with everyone else's views or opinions or things as such. And that's when I didn't feel beautiful, because I wasn't myself. I was trying to be everyone else except for Geraldine. My mum became very ill. She had a brain tumor the size of a golf ball behind her ear. And beautiful woman, I still think she's beautiful. She went for surgery and things as such, and thank God she survived, or she made it through. She's still here today. But she lost her physical beauty, because this one side of her face fell flat. The brain tumor hit a nerve in her brain, you know, so it affected the nerves on her face, so the one side of her face doesn't work. And what was absolutely fantastic for me is to see how my dad would be like, "Hey, my beautiful, hey, my babe, how's it going?" You know, so he looked past that physical, I'm getting a little teary. He looked past that physical facade that people put up and said, "You are beautiful for who you are my wife, you are my love." And especially so young, to see that, it's profound. It really is. And that's my first perception of beauty. And I thank my parents for that, actually. I thank my dad for that. You know, because insecurity is a bitch. And if you see something so beautiful, it sticks with you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can we go for the glasses?
But then I can't see you.
It's okay, as long as you can still talk. We're good. All right, so if you could change one thing about yourself, what would that be and why?
Can I be cocky and say nothing? because
Please.
I'm really, really content. I'm really, really content. And yeah, how's about that? That's a very short answer to a very big question, but I am content. So nothing.
I love that.
Mhm.
I love that. So then on that note, can you share with us maybe an insecurity that you once had and that you don't anymore maybe embrace now to get to this place of content?
Yes, definitely. My nose. I was made fun of at school for my nose and having a flat face or things as such, and it was a huge insecurity to me. You know, I didn't want people to look at me from the side, for example. You know, I'll give you a little side view there, you see? And it became so intense that I would beg my parents, please, 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 can we just get rid of the bump, that it actually went so far that they took me to the doctor because it made me so insecure, you know. And they took me to the doctor and they must do those reconstruction things, and then I saw how my face looked, and then I looked at myself, I'm like, that's not me. That doesn't look like Geraldine, it looks like a complete different person. And that's the day I was like, you know what? Embrace the nose, embrace the weird, you are fantastic.
Glad you did.
Me too! It changed my face completely, and I was like, thank you, Lord Jesus, for what I got.
Can we go for the lips?
Yes. Mirror.
Awesome. So, what do you think is an assumption that people make about you or a misconception that they have
For my physical appearance.
from anything?
A misconception I think that people have is that, I don't know how to say, for lack of better words, and I think I'm really hardcore. Or I work in the arts department kind of thing, you know, and I'm not actually that hardcore. I'm very softy and I'm very approachable and very thoughtful about things. You know, I've got a lot of things to say about subjects that matter and not just be like, hey, are you in a band? Or, hey, what's up with the eyeliner kind of thing. So I think that's a misconception that people do have purely based on my physical appearance.
And what would you like them to know?
That I'm more than that, you know. I am, like, yeah, okay, fine, I like the hardcoreness, I like the little darker side of things, but there's more to me than just that, you know. There's more to me than just my leather boots or the stockings happening, or I'd like them to know that I am soft, you know, that I am approachable and that I've got more to say than what it appears to be.
Absolutely. Our next question then is, how do you think the current society has influenced how you perceive yourself and maybe other people?
Current society has actually influenced me in my perception in an amazing way, because it reflects something that I do not want to be, you know. So if, who's a zhuzh person right now? If whoever on Instagram or social media pops out and says, look like this, do that, then I'm just like, no, you know, I don't want to. Just because you said ABC, I don't want to. And it actually forces me in a direction where I want to be, instead of people telling me what I should be. So to answer it in short, society is a reflection of all that I do not want to be.
Okay, so in what ways do you express yourself and your identity to the world other than obviously your physical appearance?
It's not so much an expression. I think it's more of how I carry myself. Integrity is key to me, you know, integrity in everything that you do. Because it's nearly like an encompassing umbrella for me for kindness, love, compassion, understanding. And if you carry yourself through integrity and doing everything that you do with an excellence, then you're A for a way. And that's how I feel I express myself to the world around me. And that's another thing that I want people to see, is the integrity and just the way I carry myself.
Absolutely. Can we go for the face?
Yes. I'm taking, oh yeah.
so our final question is, at this stage in your life, what would you say is the most important lesson that you've learned thus far?
Completely be yourself. Embrace the weird to the utmost that you can. Because if you're not being yourself, you're wasting a beautiful, beautiful vessel, a beautiful soul, and just so many possibilities that you're going to miss out if you are not completely yourself. And that's what I'm going to end off with.
Yay! Thank you so much, Mary.
Incredible.
Oh,
You guys are
amazing.
incredible. Oh, I need these.